Ready? Three, two, one. Hello, this is Shore Crisis Line. My name is Lauren Marshall. How can I help you today?
Um, I'm scared and I don't know what to do. I need help. Can you please help me?
Of course, I can help you. That's my job. That's why I'm here. And I want you to know that this is a safe place, and it's really good that you called in today. And I think we're gonna have a great discussion and talk about how we can get you feeling a little bit better today. So before we get into anything, I want to just say that again, this is a safe place. You can talk about whatever it is that you need to talk about here, and everything's going to be confidential. There are a few areas that I might have to breach the confidentiality, and that's if any child abuse is involved, if you're planning on harming yourself or others, if it has to do with any justice or court situation, and I need your consent to let me share some information with other colleagues of mine to hopefully get you on the right path and get you out of here feeling really good about your situation. So, is that okay with you?
Yes, that's fine with me.
Okay, great. So, why don't you just tell me a little bit about your situation? Like, what made you want to call in today?
I think that I might be depressed and every day is just hell for me. I can't get out of bed. I just spend all day crying. I just hate my life. Like even my friends have told me to go see a doctor, which I have. I've been to a doctor, but she just said that I wasn't seriously depressed and I just needed to pull myself together. So I guess I was just being a big baby. But I don't know. I don't know what to do anymore. I'm just about to lose my absence. I'm scared. I don't know what to do. I feel like being alone all the time. But I'm not suicidal. And to answer your questions, I am not. I don't have kids. I'm not harmed to other. I'm I'm depressed and I just need help.
Well, you definitely called the right place, and I think that I can definitely help you this evening. Sounds like you've got a lot on your plate. Sounds like you're also being super hard on yourself, and you feel like you're letting people down. You feel like you're not doing the best that you can possibly do. And it's totally okay to feel that way. You should allow yourself to feel the ways that you feel. You said that you feel like you're a big baby all the time. Can you tell me a little bit more about that? Why do you feel like you're a baby?
Because my parents never take me seriously when I tell them that what I'm going through, it's never being taken care of or being shown as something serious. So I was taken as a joke. Oh no, you'll be fine. Just need sleep. Just need rest. Okay, that's it. My friends also say you're gonna be fine. You just need to pull yourself together. I've been to a doctor, which didn't help at all. But I know something is wrong with me. This is not who I was. This is not who I am. But I don't know what to do. I can't go back to the old self. I That's what I mean by I feel like I'm always being a big baby because what if others are going through the same thing but they don't talk about it as much as I do. So I feel weird calling a crisis line also, but I need help. So I can't step back now.
Well, I mean, you have a really good intuition about you, knowing that this isn't who you normally are, and it's really, really amazing that you were able to identify that you need help tonight and you didn't just keep it all to yourself. So you should be very proud of yourself that you came to the conclusion that it was time for you to call a crisis line and talk to somebody. That's truly amazing that you figured that out. So I remember you said something at the beginning of this call that you're not feeling suicidal or anything. What exactly are you feeling in terms of your depression and your sadness? Like, are you feeling really worthless? Do you feel like harming yourself? Again, I know you said you weren't suicidal, but do you feel like you'd be better off not here, or have feelings of dread and stuff like that?
Um, I just, I don't know. I just feel like I want to be alone all the time. I don't want to see anyone. I don't want to go anywhere. I want to cry, and I try not to cry, but I just keep crying and crying and crying, and I just feel like I, I'm not suicidal. I don't want to kill myself. I don't want to harm myself or harm anyone around me. I just want to be alone in a dark hole all the time. Like it's like a place where I feel not like feel myself again for a bit, but then again, it's my house that I can be alone in my bedroom, which is not that great. I still want to be alone from this whole world. So
That's. I'm sorry you're feeling that way, but it sounds like it's definitely been a lot on you, and definitely I know with even myself, I can always feel really alone sometimes, and it's not a good feeling. And, I wanna talk to you today and try and sort this out as best as possible. So um, yeah, I just have a couple of papers and notes in front of me as I'm talking to you. I'm going to be writing some stuff down just so I can remember it. So I don't have the best memory. Um, but yeah, so how do you feel that I could support you best today? Do you just want to talk? Are you looking to seek a referral somewhere? What do you think it is that I can provide for you?
I just I'm confused. I just need help from anyone, you, more people. I just want to firstly be independent. I want to move out of this house, um, which I am allowed to because I am over the age of 18, so I have consent. Without anyone's consent, I have my consent. I just want to leave. I want to start, like, I want someone to help me look for a job, build a resume, start going to school again. But not in this house, not in this environment.
Okay. Well, it sounds like you've sorted out in your head a lot of the main issues that you've been struggling with. So, how about together we kind of talk through them and we can maybe prioritize your issues a little bit and figure them out one step at a time because right now you seem to be very overwhelmed with them all, and it might just be too much to handle all at once. So I think, do you think it'd be a good idea to just, take it one step at a time, and we can see what you want to deal with first?
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you feel is the most crucial issue in your life right now? What's really, really bothering you?
My parents.
Your parents? And what about your parents is bothering you?
Just like I too much responsibility at home, and it's just they don't get it. And sometimes, like, even with school, like, sometimes school gets hard, they don't get it. Like, I tell them, oh, school's getting harder now,
Mm-hmm.
you do need tutors and everything, so, but they don't take it seriously when I tell them about my issues, that mom, dad, I might have either depression or anxiety. I don't know, I'm not sure, I just need help. And then they think that I'm lying. So I just need, like, better support from, like, the people that I love. Like, and I will always love my parents, but I just need to be away. Maybe this is the environment that's making me feel this way, but if I'm independent, maybe things will change.
Mm-hmm. I totally understand what you're saying. You seem to understand the situation very realistically, but you're also kind of hopeful about it. So that's really good. And yeah, so we can kind of discuss some options here. Have you thought about what you want to do about this, or how you want to kind of figure out a solution? Have you thought about any possible?
No, I'm not sure. That's why I call
Yeah.
the crisis line.
Okay.
I just need help to, like, make a decision with like, mostly being my decision, but I just need help, someone guiding me through it.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think that it would be a good idea to try and I know you said you talked to your parents already and they kind of just slough you off and don't really believe you. That's what you said, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I think that maybe trying to get a grasp on certain aspects of your day-to-day life might kind of sort you out a bit better and create that path that you really want to go on. So do you, by any chance, have like a part-time job, or are you doing any extracurriculars, anything you do for like, what do you do on your free time, basically?
I do have a job, but
Yeah.
I took a leave of absence, but that's about to be done soon, so I might lose my job if I don't go back. But I feel like feel like I need a new job away from that environment also, since it's like my pretty much my dad got me that job, so it's like mostly his people that they know. I just don't want to be working in that type of environment anymore. I would most likely to work in a different environment that's more professional, say, in a way.
Hmm. Well, you definitely have good goals ahead of you, and you know what you want, which is just really good. And you should be proud that you know exactly what it is that you want, where you want to go. Um, what do you feel is like blocking you from really striving to reach your goals? Is it again your parents?
Well, if I leave, my parents will obviously be mad. Like they wouldn't want me, but at the end of the day, I gotta think for myself and what is better for me. So I have to think clearly without caring in a way for anyone, which sounds cruel, but it's something that you have to do. But I feel like being independent will also make me realize many more other things. Like another thing that stops me is money. Like I don't have money to go anywhere. My parents used to pay for me for everything, and if I leave, I'm not gonna have money with me. So I need to have a job. I need to have a place that I can live where that can help me like bump a little bit
Hmm.
and make me have a good start.
Yeah, yeah. So that's definitely hard to deal with, and you're very strong for calling today, for sure. And letting me know all this information about your life. You're very, very strong, and you have a good head on your shoulders. So you should be really proud of yourself for that. And I know it's rough right now, but hopefully we can talk it through and have you feeling a lot better. And part-time jobs in general are very stressful, especially if you feel like you have to leave and then you're stressing out, feeling like you might lose your job because you've been absent so much. How have you been managing all of this stress on yourself?
I just keep it to myself, so it just
Do
gets
you?
worse and worse and worse. I don't share it with anyone. I try sharing it with someone, but it turns out that I'm not seriously depressed, if that's what it means.
Who was that?
So,
Who was that one person you tried sharing it with?
my doctor.
Your doctor?
Yeah.
Do you feel that you and your doctor have a good, close relationship?
No, because I don't go to the doctors as much. She's just there just to be my doctor. So, and if I need help with anything, so I went to that doctor and she said that I wasn't seriously depressed, and I just need to pull myself together.
Okay. Do you have anybody in your life that you feel really, truly close with that you could share some of this stuff with?
Um, no, not anyone serious, not like
No.
that. Nope.
Hmm. Well, here at Shore Crisis Line, we're available 24 hours, and we even have counseling services that you can sign up for. They happen on a weekly basis. You can either do it one on one or in a group setting. Um, you can come to our nearest facility and participate in group therapy, or if you choose to want to just do it over the phone, just like we're doing today, you can also do that. So I think that would be a really good option for you, especially to talk about things regarding your parents, because sometimes people just need to vent about the stuff going on in their life, and especially parents, they can be really hard on you. It sounds like that might be the case for you, right?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. So, would you be interested in that? Does that sound like something you'd like to do?
For sure, I would love to look into it.
Okay. Well, we have a wait list for one of my other clients who runs all the therapy programs. Um, there's a wait list to give you a call and kind of more formally sign you up for that. So I can put your name down on that list if you would like.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay. I'm just gonna type it into the computer here, and I'll get you on that list right away.
Thank you.
Okay. So you're on that list. What else do you want to talk about today? What else is going on in your life?
I just need to like, I don't know. I'm just home all the time. I don't know what to do with my life. I don't know. Like I was in college for a bit and then I took a year off, so I want to go back, obviously, and pull myself together and work as well, which I can manage. Work in like school, I can manage. Um, but I feel like I just need to either be alone, like away from my home, away from my parents, and all this, and focus on myself, and just get myself together and ready for whatever comes.
Yeah. Do you do any like exercising? Do you like to run or you go for walks? Do you like to do anything?
No, as I said, I
No.
can't get out of bed. I spend all day crying.
Yeah, it's definitely really hard sometimes to get out of bed, and I totally know how you feel. Sometimes you just like feel so drained, and all you want to do is lay in bed and not ever get out. So I know how you feel, and it's okay to feel that way. Um, Before you started feeling upset, what did you like to do on your free time? What made you happy?
Well, I love to go out with my friends and everything. Like after school or whatever, we were doing like the mall or just to go bowl outside and everything. So now it's like it's cut, but like as I said on social media, whenever I'm home, I see them going out, and I just can't get out. I don't have the energy to get out and spend time with them, which is not okay. But I do miss that a lot. I want to go out again and I want to be able to have fun with my friends.
Yeah, for sure. Do you think maybe you'd be able to invite one of them or a few of them over to where you are and maybe kind of like slowly introduce yourself to that lifestyle again and be around your friends and get out more?
I've tried to call my friends, but I just never ended up calling them. Something stops me. I just don't want to talk or mingle with people, but I miss it now. At this point, that's why I called, knowing that it's serious. I do need help in a way, just to
Yeah.
boost me up a little, and yeah.
Well, at Shore Crisis Line, we also have a a really interactive program that I can put you on, and it does a lot of like community service stuff. And when you sign up for this program, it includes like group therapy as well as different community outings and participating in different community charity runs and stuff like that. It's really a fantastic program, and it helps motivate you to get up and get out. Do you think you'd be interested in signing up for that?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's honestly a great program, and it's based on what you're telling me, I feel like you would really, be valued with this, and you would really improve in your lifestyle. So I'll sign you up for that. And again, somebody's going to give you a call later this week about that, and you can kind of mull it over and think about it. So how are you feeling now that we've talked a little bit and we've gone over some stuff?
I feel better knowing that I'm going to receive this help now. But another thing that stops me is transportation. Yeah, I can't drive. I don't so I can't drive. I don't have a car. I could take the bus, but I don't know the routes. Never taken a bus as much. The way I used to go to school was there was one bus that used to come in front of my neighborhood, and I took that transportation. So just need help guiding me to the right route or whatever.
Okay, I totally understand that transportation can be really hard sometimes. There is a website that you can go on that shows you all the bus routes and the different times that they're there, prices of the bus tickets, and even if you can't afford the bus, then there's a service that can provide free bus rides for people who can't afford it. So I can send you that link if you'd like, if you're comfortable giving me some form of contact information, whether it's your cell phone number or your email, whatever.
Yeah, for sure. I can give you my email.
Okay, What's your email?
KHANANEE at SheridanCollege.ca.
Okay. So I'll send you the link to this website. It really thoroughly outlines all of the bus routes. So anybody who's not familiar with bus routes, you can just look at this, and you can even print yourself out a copy and carry it with you in case you don't know certain bus routes. It's a really beneficial thing to look at. So yeah, now that transportation's been sorted out with, how are you feeling?
A bit better, of course, yes.
Good.
But I just don't know. I'm gonna tell my parents about where I'm going because, of course, I have another half a semester left before I start again next year. So I don't know what to tell my parents. And yes, they are strict about going out and everything. So and that's another thing that keeps me in all the time. That I'm not able to go out as much because of my parents, of how much restriction they have. And that's why I want to be independent. And I know if I can get out and be on my own, manage myself, I can.
Okay. So, yeah, if you don't feel comfortable telling your parents about any of this, then, that's totally okay. You don't feel pressured to have to tell your parents. You are old enough to keep this information for yourself, and, if you feel at any time you want to tell your parents and you feel that it's the right thing to do and it's okay, then that's perfect as well. Do you think you could tell them, not that lying is ever okay, but you have to look out for your mental health and your safety, and that's number one. So do you think you could tell them maybe you're going to school or something, and then you can make it here, and hopefully we can help you out?
I said it before, like I have a year off. I mean, I have a semester off, so I start next year. But I could try coming to the first.
Yeah, of course. If it's not your thing, you could always just not come. It's totally optional for you.
You said in the beginning we can also talk on the phone whenever I get the chance.
Phone calls.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you don't want to come in to start out, we can just do phone calls, and then transportation is totally not an issue. Okay, so do you want me to go ahead and put you on an appointment list for that? Okay, I'll put you on for how is tomorrow at 5:30 p.m.
But yeah, that sounds good.
Good? Okay, I'll put you on there. You'll be on with me again. So is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, perfect. All right. So before we end off this phone call, I just want to make sure that everything's okay. I want to touch on a few things. So you feel you're safe in the environment that you're in. You're not going to harm yourself whatsoever.
No.
You feel
I
okay?
feel safe. Yeah.
Okay. I know this is going to sound like a really personal question, and you may not want to tell me, but all I ask is that you be truthful with me, and I'm only here to help you. So, have you taken any drugs, or have you consumed any alcohol in the past couple of hours, say past 3 hours?
No, I have not.
No?
No.
Have you smoked any weed, any chance?
No.
No? You're completely sober?
Yeah.
Okay. Fantastic. Just I need to know some of that stuff because it can totally fluctuate your mood a lot, right? Do you drink frequently, and do you smoke frequently, or do you take drugs?
Nothing. I just vape.
Oh, you vape?
Yeah.
Okay. How often do you do that?
I haven't vaped in a while now, but I used to before when I used to go to school.
Did you do it like every day, multiple times a day?
Yeah, every day in the evening.
In the evening, and how much would you usually vape? Would you do it like a lot?
Like 4 to 5 hours.
Straight?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But like obviously breaks in between.
Right. Okay. Did you feel at any point you were like really addicted to that, or?
Oh no, it's No.
Was
But
that
it
a way?
was just nice having something like that.
Right. Did you kind of use it to cope with your stress a little bit?
No, I wouldn't say that because ever since I got depressed, I stopped using it.
Okay. Well, that's good that you weren't, using it to cope with stress or anything, because those can kind of be unhealthy and be a risk to your safety sometimes, right? But it's good that you've stopped, so that's a really good thing. Okay. So we've made a plan about what we're gonna do next. I'm gonna call you tomorrow at 5:30, touch base, see how you're doing. If anything else comes up, if you feel really, really overwhelmed at any point, we are 24 hours open, and you can always call back. Somebody is always here to talk with you, so feel free to do that. You're welcome to call back at any time.
I just had a question about shelter.
Okay.
How will that work? Like, if I want to be independent, who's gonna provide for that if I can't pay for it myself?
Well, there are sheltering services throughout the city. Usually it's for like really homeless people. If you're struggling to feed yourself and you don't have a place to stay, those shelters are available. So we can explore that as an option. I would say if you can to try and stay at home, but of course you are the best judge of that, and if you feel you are not safe for whatever reason at home, then feel free to give us a call again and go to any of those shelters. I can email you a link of a bunch of them because I have your email.
Yes, you can email them.
Yeah, okay. I'll email you a couple. And those services are available 24 hours as well. Just give me a second. Okay. I'm just gonna send that off. Okay, so yeah, again, those are available any time of the day, and you use your best judgment on how you feel at home, and if you're safe there. But I hope that this helped you a bit today, and I hope that now that we talked through some of this stuff, you feel better. Do you?
Yeah, I do feel better.
Good. Okay, that's good to hear. Remember, you're not alone, and you can call back at any time. Don't feel you're being, annoying or anything like that. This is why we're here. We want to help you. Okay. We're all here to just support you through this really hard, difficult time that you're going through. Okay. Okay. Well, I will talk to you tomorrow at 5:30. Okay.
Right. Thank you.
Okay. You have a good night. Stay safe.
All right.
Okay. Bye.
How long was that?
Do that?
What's the password?
Giraffe 123 with a capital G.
What?
Giraffe 123.
How do you spell giraffe?
Capital G.
Yeah.
IRA.
FFE.
Yeah. 123.